Our top story this half hour as we want to bring you a live look over the Vatican. Tens of thousands of mourners gathering in the city this morning to bid a final farewell to Pope Francis. The 88-year-old pontiff, who died on Monday from a stroke and a heart failure, was honored during an outdoor funeral mass in St. Peter's Square. President Trump and former President Biden, a devout Catholic, were among those in attendance. Tina Kraus reports from the Vatican.
The solemn funeral mass for Pope Francis drew hundreds of thousands of mourners to Vatican City.
He was a pope among the people.
Francis's simple wooden coffin was placed in St. Peter's Square for the service, close to Catholic leaders and dignitaries, including President Trump. The first reading delivered by journalist Kelsey Gussie from Florida.
A reading from the Acts of the Apostles. Truly, I understand that God shows no partiality.
Last night, people from around the world got one last look at the late pontiff inside St. Peter's Basilica before his face was covered and the coffin sealed. Many of them camped out overnight to pay their respects at the funeral hours later.
He's going to be one that will be remembered for helping those definitely can't help themselves.
Known as the People's Pope, Francis broke with tradition in life and death, choosing not to be buried here at St. Peter's Basilica, but instead at his favorite church in Rome. The pontiff's beloved Pope-mobile carried his coffin to the Basilica of St. Mary Major. The nearly 4-mile procession marked the first time in modern history a pope's body was taken through the heart of the Eternal City.
That is very special because he wants to be around everyone.
The end of one papacy opening the door for another. The Catholic Church now enters 9 days of mourning for Pope Francis before cardinals set a date for the papal conclave to choose their next leader. Tina Kraus, CBS News, the Vatican.
He truly was the people's pope, and he was the first pope from Latin America. Pope Francis led the 1.4 billion member church since 2013.